Is where our coverage begins tonight. Thanks for watching News 5 at 10. I'm Elizabeth Watts. The Defense Department announcing Peterson Air Force will be the provisional headquarters for the new U.S. Space Command. News 5's Andy Cohen says the decision will boost our local economy, and there's growing excitement the Springs could become the permanent home for the new command.
This means Colorado Springs will be the headquarters for the military's newest fighting force for at least the next 6 years. Around 1,400 jobs are expected to be created by standing up this combatant command here. The generals and military advisors serving in the newly formed U.S. Space Command will soon call Peterson Air Force Base and Colorado Springs home.
This means that Colorado will play an even more important role in our national security and our space security operations and programs.
The announcement came on the same day that the president and military leaders displayed the new flag for the Space Force. It's expected to be a boon for our local economy.
Headquarters U.S. Space Command is going to stand up 1,400 jobs here in Colorado Springs. And as they stand that up, that's something that'll help us with our economic recovery coming out of this COVID recession.
That's before you factor in the many private businesses who contract with the Pentagon.
Defense contractors, they're not going to wait around for 6 years. They're going to come here if they're not already here. Most of them are already here. And they're going to establish a presence in Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs is still competing with other communities to become the command's permanent home. The Air Force plans to make a final decision in January, but their selection criteria announced today is already generating excitement.
I get very excited when I look at that because all of that criteria in terms of mission and infrastructure and cost and community support, I know that Colorado Springs and really the whole state of Colorado, we just knock it out of the park.
I have always said, and I'll repeat it again today, if this is a merit decision, Colorado Springs is going to win. The only thing I fear is a political decision.
And Governor Jared Polis also shared the news today, saying in a statement he will continue to urge the president and the Air Force to make Colorado the permanent home for U.S. Space Command. Always watching out for you, Andy Cohen, News 5.